Hi everyone, I hope you're enjoying your Monday. As you are planting trees, I want to educate you a little bit on customary marriages. Customary marriages in Kenya must be registered for them to be termed as customary marriages. So if you know you did something back in the village with your husband, some rurashio, gorario, or whatever you do, part of the rituals or customs that you did in the village with your husband, and that is all that you did. If you have not registered the thing that you did with your husband, it's just going to be cohabitation or come we stay. There's no difference between you and that person out there who's just, staying with their husband for the sake of, without any ceremonies. So kindly, if you know you have been married under customary, you've done all those rights, please go and register your customary marriage for it to be recognized in Kenya. That's number one. Number two, if you as a man you have married your wife under customary marriage, the only way you're going to marry any other woman, be it 1 or 10, is still under customary marriage. You're not going to mix marriages. You're not going to have her as the first wife under customary and imagine you're going to have the next under Christian and civil. It's not going to work. Once you've chose the customary path, that is your path to the end. If you've chose if you feel like you don't want to do the customary marriages anymore, you have to divorce your first wife, and then now you can marry another woman under civil. If you've gone under the civil route, wewe tu umeoa msichana through the AG route, there's no way you're going to marry another woman, because civil and Christian marriages are monogamous. One wife, one man. The minute you feel like that, you feel like adding another wife, you have to divorce that civil wife of yours and get another wife. The same goes with the Christian marriages. Then I also want to warn goat wives. Please, if you know you got married under customary, you did all the rights, but register, mulifanya tu mkaenda huko kwenu, blah blah, all those things, but you've not registered it. Please know that in the eyes of the law, that whatever you have is cohabitation, and cohabitation is not going to prevent a man from marrying another woman. So if your husband happens to meet a side hen who is so sharp, that side hen, I'm convinced, let's go to the AG, they do a civil wedding. There's nothing wrong with doing a civil wedding if the first wife is married under cohabitation, because legally the act is trying to insinuate that there's no wife here. If there's no marriage certificate from the first wife, there's no wife here. So this hidden can actually go and get married with your husband. So that side hen is going to beat you to your own game. Can you imagine after your husband has passed, he appears with a marriage certificate, and you who has been married for 20 years with no certificate of marriage, you are there wondering, because legally, unless you have a marriage certificate, you cannot stop another wedding from occurring. And even in cohabitation, even if you make noise, even in cohabitation, you cannot. The court cannot force a marriage if the husband is saying, me, I don't want you. If you take that husband of yours to court, trying to complain that he's marrying another woman, and that husband says, me, I've not married this lady, we just have babies. On top of that, aseme, me, I don't want to be with this woman. The court is not going to force a union simply because that man went and paid dowry to your village and all that. It's only a marriage certificate that is going to stop that wedding with the side hen. That is why I encourage goat wives. Please, goat wives, If you know you're in a situation umeolewa under customary, have that marriage registered. At least, if it is registered, that guy of yours, if he's going to marry another woman, it's just going to be under customary. Because the worst part again of your husband marrying a side under civil, that is the only marriage that can be recognized. There's no way atakuja aseme at now, babe, let me go and also formalize our union. No. If you marry the side under civil, it's the side now who is the wife under law. There's no way utapelekana na yeye kwa juu ati mkaformalize. Hakuna kitu kama hiyo. I've already warned you. So, be very, very careful. Kama let's say this situation of Nyamu and Eddie, I don't know, I'm speculating. Tuseme kama if Eddie and Samido had not been married, like they did those rituals, fine, but they don't have the marriage certificate, and then Nyamu convinced Samido waende huko kwa civil wachukue wafanye the AG wedding, unfortunately Nyamu is the one who's going to be recognized as the legal wife. Huyu mwingine, it will be a very difficult situation for her. So goat wives, please, go and register your customary marriage, because I know nyinyi ndo mko wengi. Customary people who have been married under customary marriage, nyinyi ndo mko wengi. Please go and register your customary marriage.